name is Crystal White. This is my persuasive speech, and I'm going to be talking about how social media is hurting our mental health through social comparison, causing mental illnesses, and causing a negative self-image. Did you know that the internet has 4.2 billion users, and did you know that Facebook has 8 billion average daily video views from 500 million users? I pulled this statistic from an article from Kit Smith called 112 Amazing Social Media Statistics and Facts in 2019. These statistics are shocking, but it shows that social media is a large part of our daily lives. We use social media for anything and everything. Social media can be positive and it can be negative. Social media is addicting. This addiction can hinder our mental health, so social media is hurting our mental health through social comparison, magnifying mental illness, and creating negative self-image. Social comparison. Comparing our lives to others is what makes social comparison so negative. So, whenever we're on social media, our best side is shown. It's hard to grasp that not everyone's life is as perfect as it seems. Individuals who fear that they will be excluded or are more likely to try and engage in risky behavior to be accepted on social media. This is from an article called Social Media's Effect on Mental Health by Melissa Magner in 2018. This means that people are changing their lives to try to be accepted on social media. So, social media, not only can you compare your life to your peers' life, but you can also compare yourself to your peers. Peer pressure is a real pressure, and it is 24/7 whenever you're on social media because you're constantly seeing people all the time on your screen. And you also compare your family and friends to your peers' families and friends. All the time on social media, I see friends who, I see my friends who are perfect and they have perfect families, but this is not true. They're just showing the perfect part of their lives that they want you to see. So this unrealistic perfection that is viewed every day for the rest of our lives will cause damage to our family and friends. Being around real people and realizing that real life is nothing like social media is a real wake-up call. And living in that false reality that every family and friend is perfect is detrimental and harmful. So another part of how social media is hurting our mental health is that it magnifies mental illnesses, specifically anxiety. According to an article by Sonia Bethany, Causes of Social Media and Addiction and Illness in 2017, one part of being a social media addict is the inability to stop checking social media sites throughout the day. This is a classic anxiety-driven action. Having the inability to be off social media site because you feel like you're missing out is detrimental to your mental health. So you also see friends and go out and you wonder why you aren't invited. This is a form of anxiety as well. Another mental health problem that social media magnifies is depression. A website called Social Media in Adolescents and Young Adults Mental Health by Elena Muir in 2018 has a report by the American Academy of Pediatrics that defines Facebook depression as depression that develops when teens and preteens spend time on social media sites and begin to exhibit classic symptoms of depression due to the intensity of the online world. Individuals that already have depression may be susceptible to the feelings of loneliness and sadness because of social media. Also, social isolation. Social media makes people feel like they're interacting on a social level, but it's not the same as talking face-to-face with someone. Even when we are out with our friends and family, you see them on social media or texting someone else instead of talking to the people around them. For example, whenever we're at the dinner table, I always have my phone out and I'm looking at it as everyone else around me is talking or either on their phone as well. So, Another mental health issue that comes along with social media is a negative self-image. You start to feel insecure. A website called The Teenage Brain on Social Media by Stuart Walpert in 2016 states that self-identity is influenced by opinions of peers online and even people that they don't know. It's crazy that our worth can be put in the hands of people that we don't even really know, and they're just on social media looking at our pictures or videos. The thoughts of, oh, I wish I was her, or I wish I had a beautiful family and home like she does, is not healthy for our lives. Everyone's lives look different, and they're different for a reason. Negative self-image also implements jealousy. Sonia Bethany wrote an article called Causes of Social Media Addiction and Illness in 2017. It says that seeing pictures of happy people enjoying their lives creates sadness and jealousy in our lives. Seeing pictures of a group of friends that you consider yourself to be close to when you aren't invited to join them. Being envious of others' lifestyles, looks, accessories, and color can lead to feelings of jealousy and envy. Another part of this is poor self-esteem. Whenever you're on social media, everyone looks perfect. Everyone looks like they're living their best life. But just remember that it's just the best part of their lives that they want you to see. A quote from Ray Jacobson in a website called Social Media and Self-Esteem states, magazines and advertising have long been criticized for upholding dangerously unrealistic standards of success and beauty, but at least it's acknowledged that they are idolized. The models wearing size 0 clothing are just that, models, and even they are made, retouched, in Photoshop. So today I told you about how social media is hurting our mental health through implementing social comparison, magnifying mental illness, and creating negative self-image. Mental health is important to our well-being as people. Without being health conscious with social media, we will be a sad nation. Paying attention to how we feel is important to a healthy lifestyle and a happy life.